Hello, welcome to my presentation on how my branding will look. Here is an example of what my billboard will look like. As set out in my branding guidelines, these will be to generate sales and also brand awareness. So these will be in big spots, busy spots, so that potential customers, a huge target audience, can see them. I think they're very good for generating sales. So with that, that's why the image will be a massive part of it, as I want the clothes to do the talking, and I want customers and potential customers to see clothing they like and bring in sales. I also want the logo to be big and to be really noticeable, so that will bring brand awareness and also bring people, if they are familiar with it or if not, to familiarise themselves with it. The billboard will also have the wording Shop Collection Now, which is the call to action that I want from the billboard, and also the web address underneath, bringing people to the website. I have set out here the sizing I want and for every billboard, and also all the font, colours, everything will remain the same. I've kept my logo the same throughout all my branding, which is what I've set out in the guidelines, and also why I brought that to why the logo is what it is set out in my style guide as purple, them kind of purpley tones, set out the word luxury, quality, all the things that my brand is, so that will fit in well with my brand. So here is the imagery of what my sponsorship will look like for events such as the Best Dressed Lady at any horse shows or horse racing events. As the sponsorship is a lot about brand awareness and kind of bringing that, it's not really to bring in, it is to bring in sales, but it's more about creating a loyalty to the brand in them areas that people, the horse racing events and Best Dressed Ladies are the exact target audience I want. So these people who are interested in style and they have a bit of money and they want to be seen at all these big events that kind of bring in people, the kind of class that I'm looking for. So sponsoring people like events like this is going to be really beneficial for my brand. So I've kept it simple and literally just have the logo be the big talking point, and literally just put the word Best Dressed Lady to know that I'm sponsoring that event. And also I have included the web address if anybody did want to hopefully bring in sales as well. Here is what my standalone signage would look like. So for events that I'm holding, I want stands, with posters and stuff. So this is what that would look like. So these are on the vertical. So again, I want the image to be big. I want it to bring in sales. I want it to catch people's attention. And the logo is also big. But this, I want the logo, I've set out all of this in my guidelines. For anything the vertical, I want the logo to be above the image. But this is basically to draw people's attention and show them exactly what we're about. It also includes the web address and just a little description of occasion dresses for every occasion. So it will catch people's eye and bring hopefully sales and big brand awareness. Here is what my Instagram page will look like, the layout. I have used their Marchesa Instagram account as a basis of it, because they're a big brand that are all about occasion wear. So I've kept the logo just as a profile picture, a short description, and a link to the web address. Instagram is going to be the only social media account that I want for my brand, especially for now. Instagram is one of the biggest ones out there, and it is all about imagery, which will sell the clothing. It's where any of the influencers that I want for my brand will be on and will be able to engage with my potential customers. I've set out in my style guide and my branding guidelines why I want Instagram. It's a huge marketing opportunity for my brand, and I know it will generate a lot of not only brand awareness but generate sales as well. Here is what the swing tags will look like. Again, I always want my background to be white. This is something I've set out in my guidelines, and the logo to remain the same Pantone colour, and literally just keep it simple. A lot of high-end and luxury brands keep their branding very simple, and it works. You just want someone to instantly recognise it. Anything too busy can, I think, make it something feel a lot less luxurious. So we want our branding to be simple and drawn the right attention. So these are the swing tags for the clothing. Again, I've set out all of the specifications in my guidelines to follow, but it again is keeping very simple, just the logo on one side and the web address on the other. I've also included the measurements here and the specifications for the cord as well as the string that will attach it to the clothing. Here's what my clothing labels look like. So they will be sewn in, hand sewn into every garment. Again, I've included the measurements and everything. Again, it's just keeping with the logo is going to be stay the exact same. It will just literally, and it will also include designed in Ireland, as I want that to be a bit of a selling point as well. A lot of people are very aware of homegrown brands and keeping and supporting homegrown brands, so that is something that, or even that they're not manufactured over in China, so I think that will be a selling point as well. So I wanted to make that clear on my clothing labels. I have also specified where they are to be sewn in every garment, so all of that is included. There will, as the other clothing label is literally just the logo and expresses designed in Ireland, this label here will have to be sewn in, and it'll be sewn in down the side seam. It will just specify where it's manufactured and the wash and care instructions. So there's, and the fabric composition, which are legal requirements. So that will be included on a separate label. For my actual packaging, this is something that I really wanted to have as a luxury. So I wanted to have a box instead of, as my sales will be online, but I will also be selling in concessions in Brown Thomas and Harvey Nichols, the higher end department stores. So I want to have boxes for my garments for when somebody makes a purchase. So these I've kept as a white box, but this will be made from recycled cardboard, as I want my brand to be a sustainable brand, and a lot of my target customers are very aware of the environment. They're at an age and they are in a social class that is very much aware of the sustainability of a lot of these materials. So I want it to be made from recycled. So I've actually put that on the bottom of the box as well, so the people are aware that it is recycled cardboard. But I was really happy with this packaging. Again, I've kept it really simple. I want it white with the logo on the front and then just the web address underneath with the recycled, that is made from recycled cardboard on the bottom. So that will, and then for the inside of the box, I want the garment to be actually wrapped in tissue paper, just to give it that extra element and a bit of more protection as well. And I've also included a little saying that a lot of my target customers would have grown up hearing, and it is, "You shall go to the ball." It's a saying from Cinderella, and I think it's a nice touch that, especially being an occasion wear brand, it's just a nice touch that empowers women and you shall go to the ball, you're worthy of getting out there, and it's just a little inspirational kind of quote just to get people going. Here are bags that obviously, because anyone who buys anything in the concessions will need to put the box into something. So, and these are also little bags that I would have for my goodie bags as well for my events, because as I've set out in the style guide and branding guidelines, I want to hold events and stuff and give little goodie bags out to anyone who attends, and also give influencers goodie bags and stuff. So all of these things will be part of my branding that I will send out to influencers, that I want them to post about and want them to talk about, and it will bring the whole kind of luxury side to the brand when they're talking about it. So that will be a big part of it. I want people to feel the luxury. I want people to feel the brand. Here then is just simple. Any extras that I have my branding on will literally just have the logo, the exact same logo. It'll always stay the same. The font, the strokes size, the size, everything like that. So it will always remain the same. So it will just be on a white background and my logo with the web address under. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed it.